a daily struggle. It's every day, every minute of every day. You never know what's going to happen. The battle does not end when your significant other loses their battle with cancer. The struggle continues for the family that's left. That's left behind. Trust me, Marilyn was a beautiful person. Even at the end of her life, she still wanted to help others. I'm gonna try to do my best to take some of the stress away. My goals are to try to help as many people as possible. Hello, my name is Jason Arena, and welcome to another edition of the Live for Life podcast. On this edition, we're going to speak about, the reason why the foundation was started, the ultimate plans for the foundation, what goals I have that I would like to achieve, not only with the foundation, but with this podcast, and ultimately how you, the viewer, can help me achieve my goals to help as many people as possible. Let's start off with why the foundation is here. Last August 20th, unfortunately, my wife passed away due to stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, and she had a long battle. It all started back in 2014. As I spoke about before, we moved from Rhode Island to North Carolina, and my wife battled cancer pretty much the entire time. So towards the end of her life, after she decided to stop doing her chemotherapy, she was feeling better. She was feeling enthused about life again, and she was starting to get nervous that she was going to get bored. So we decided that she was going to start this foundation and to help metastatic breast cancer patients with their treatments and their therapy. Unfortunately, her health declined very, very quickly, and she never got a chance to get started. So after she passed away, I took a couple of months, figured out what I wanted to do, and I ultimately decided to start this foundation and continue helping people the way that she wanted to. Even at the end of her life, she still wanted to help others. So Marilyn was a beautiful person, and honestly, I'm the man that I am today because I was with her for 20 plus years. She was amazing, and hopefully I can create a foundation that's amazing enough to be worthy of saying it's in her honor or her legacy. I have big plans for the foundation and for this podcast. The plans for the foundation include helping cancer patients pay their bills, medical debt, whatever, household debt, anything to relieve the burden, financial stress. Because when you're battling terminal disease, you really shouldn't be worried about your bills. But unfortunately, that's the reality for a lot of people. That was the reality for me. And we had tremendous support. We had people doing fundraisers for us and GoFundMe accounts, and it was barely enough. The bills just pile up, and it's daunting, and it's stressful, and it's not an environment that somebody can ultimately heal. And, stress causes inflammation in your body. Inflammation causes disease. I'm going to try to do my best to take some of the stress away and provide some quality of life for people while they're going through the worst time that they could possibly think of, because that's exactly what it is. I'll tell you from experience, a daily struggle. It's every day, every minute of every day. You never know what's going to happen. It's not a way that a family can strive. That's not a way that a family can thrive. It puts a dark cloud over everything, and especially on the financial side. Like I said, medical insurance is expensive. Co-pays are expensive. Prescriptions are expensive. Specialists are expensive. Everything is expensive. Honestly, it's not right that if you get sick in this country, even if you have good health coverage, we had good health coverage, and we still had a maximum out-of-pocket copay of right around $10,000 that we met every year by May. So I know what the struggle is. I know how financially burdening it is to have to deal with a disease like metastatic breast cancer. There's a lot of diseases that are very similar, but I only can personally speak about my dealings with my wife and her disease And that's why I'm doing this. My goals are to try to help as many people as possible. I'm hoping to cast a wide net, reach a diverse audience of experience. I need people who have knowledge and experience either dealing with this. I want to talk to therapists. I want to talk to doctors. I want to talk to specialists. I want to talk to mental health professionals. The battle does not end when your significant other loses their battle with cancer. The struggle continues for the family that's left behind. Trust me. And that's daunting bills. I mean, me and my 3 kids go to therapy. $30 a week copay, times 4 weeks a month. That's $480 a month that I pay in copays for me and my family to have therapy. It's expensive. And if you don't have support and you don't have the financial means to pay these bills, what do you do? Do you not put food on the table? Do you not pay your heating bill? Do you not pay your car payment? Do you not pay your insurance? People have to make these decisions every single day. And I know from personal experience that you never feel like you have enough money no matter what. You can always use financial assistance going through times like metastatic breast cancer. I'm hoping that I can reach doctors that are on the cutting edge of advanced therapies. I want to speak to doctors from all over the country. I'm going to be doing outreach on my social media. This is where the viewers can help me. If you know a doctor and you see my podcast, or you know me from social media and you understand what I'm trying to do, you can help me. Help me get in contact with the people who I need that I can speak about to benefit the masses. I need to reach as many people as possible with information that could potentially change the way that people live their everyday life. We could come up with a treatment for somebody who's dealing with the side effect and they can't take the big pharma meds because it's causing another side effect. Well, maybe we can come up with a holistic way to solve that problem. These are the things that I hope to accomplish. I also hope to build the audience on my podcast to a point where I can fund the nonprofit with my podcast, with the social media accounts that have been created to support the foundation. If we can generate funding through a discussion that's only going to benefit people that are dealing with metastatic breast cancer, that's a win-win for everybody who's involved. I understand the struggle. I understand the everyday pain. I understand the feeling of helplessness. When somebody who you love is going through a disease and it's just slowly winning, no matter what you do, no matter how many different chemotherapies you try, no matter how many alternative treatments you try, no matter whatever diet plan you try, no matter what, the cancer is winning. The disease is winning. It's a helpless feeling. If anybody has children and your children have ever been sick, you don't understand the feeling. The only way that I can explain the feeling to somebody is my oldest daughter, she was about 18 months old, and what had happened was she got sick, and we would keep an eye on her. She was actually sleeping in the bed with Marilyn, and I guess her fever spiked. And what had happened was she started to have a seizure. And it was the first time that anything like this had ever happened to Marilyn and I as parents. And I was downstairs with Cameron, and my 2 older daughters are 15 months apart. Okay, so Cameron was like 3 months old, Skylar was like 18 months old. And Marilyn comes running downstairs, she's screaming for me, and I get up and I go to the bottom of the stairs, and she's carrying Skylar down the stairs, and she's having a seizure still. And when she handed her to me, that's a helpless feeling. Well, you don't know what's going on. Until you get to the hospital and you figure out what's going on, as a parent, you're just scared. You're just wow, you have no idea what's going on, and it's a helpless feeling, okay?